If your business feels stuck right now, not failing, not falling apart, but not growing the way you expected, you might be trying to solve the wrong problem. Most experienced entrepreneurs assume growth stalls because of marketing or visibility or offers or pricing or strategy. And these are important components, but they're also often symptoms of something different. Most growth plateaus aren't strategy problems, they're identity problems. Here's what that looks like. You've built something that works. You have clients, you have revenue, you have proof of what you do and that it works. But instead of feeling spacious, you feel restless, flat, overextended, maybe, or possibly even bored. So you assume I need something new, a new offer, a new platform, a new funnel, a new direction. And suddenly you're working more, but growing less. So I have a client that had this very thing happening. And she came to me feeling exactly like this, sort of overextended, but also bored with her business. Her programs were successful. People were absolutely getting results. Revenue was steady. But she told me, I'm not excited anymore. Something's off. I think I need new offers. I think I need to rethink what I'm doing. So she started creating more. She created more programs, more ideas, more launches. But instead of growth, she felt stretched thin. Her attention was divided, and the things that were already working got less focus, got less attention. When we looked closer, the problem wasn't her business. The problem was in her identity. She was still operating from the identity of someone who needed excitement to validate her business, who needed to feel excited in her business. But what she had actually moved into was a new season, a mature business, one that didn't need constant reinvention, one that was designed to create stability, predictability, space, freedom, so that if she wanted excitement, she could create it in her life. It didn't become the responsibility of her business. The growth available to her wasn't in new offers. It was owning the identity of a business owner who leads a stable, profitable, service focused ecosystem. And when she stopped chasing excitement, her revenue grew. Her workload actually decreased. And she finally felt the freedom she had actually built, was already built. So, why does this happen? Because it does, it happens all of the time. It's because your results always reflect the identity you're leading from. So, if your identity says, I'm still building, I have to keep proving myself, I'm not at this level, that comparison. I need constant momentum to feel successful. I need these specific results to believe that I'm successful. Then, even when your business stabilizes, you'll try to destabilize it. If that's the identity we're leading from, is steps behind where you actually are, where you're actually operating from. So again, even when your business stabilizes, you'll try to destabilize it, not intentionally, but because stability in that way feels unfamiliar. So you answer it with movement of new ideas, new offers, new complexity. And then you wonder why growth stalls. You're trying to create next level results while operating from a past version of yourself. So real growth doesn't usually come from adding more. It comes from letting your business work, letting your expertise compound, letting your systems stabilize, letting your results speak, and letting the vision breathe. And most importantly, letting your identity catch up to what you've already built. Because every level of business is going to require a stretch. It's going to require a different level of identity. Your startup identity is different than your builder identity. Your builder identity is different than your operator identity. Your operator identity is different than your CEO identity. They're all you, but you're expanding in different ways. And if your identity lags behind your results, you'll keep trying to fix what isn't broken. You'll keep trying to solve for things that have already been solved. So if your business feels stuck right now, ask yourself, am I actually lacking strategy, or am I trying to grow from an identity that no longer fits the level I'm at? Am I trying to reach a next level? Am I trying to grow into a next level from an identity one, maybe two levels ago? Because when your identity expands, your decisions change, your focus simplifies, and growth comes from doing less often, but leading differently. Doing less, but leading differently. If this is landing for you, I created something to help you see this more clearly. It's called the Self Trust Identity Map. It's a short assessment that shows you where you're currently leading from now in a beautiful ownership way. There is no wrong identity, but we need to create clarity around where you are and how aligned your identity now is with your next level. So it might be more just owning, or it might be stepping into, and what your business is actually asking of you now. You'll find the link in the description, because growth isn't just about what you do next, it's about who you're becoming in the process and who you're leading from when you do it. Most businesses don't stall because they're broken or because they need a total overhaul. They stall because their owner is trying to grow from a version of themselves that they've already outgrown.